Good morning, awake now and slept great, I have to say. It's about 7 a.m. I think. So we stayed at Mon Savan Guest House. It's pretty much, you can see the river down there at the bottom of the road. We walked up, it took us literally probably 5 minutes or less. Like I said last night, there's loads of women who, once you arrive, will be offering you a room to stay, but it can be a little bit cheaper to book it online before you get here. It's very quiet here at the moment, not a lot of people around, so a little bit eerie. I'm sure the town will wake fairly soon. So we're going to try and find somewhere to get breakfast now and maybe get some pre-made food to bring with us on the boat, because we don't want to be eating Oreos all day again. 20,000 kip is about €1. At most you're going to be paying about €3 or €4. A nice bowl here of some mixed fruit with yogurt and some honey on the side to make it a bit sweet. Yum yum. The lady who we're after ordering breakfast with here actually does takeaway lunch, so we're after getting 2 fried rice vegetables ordered, so we can take them with us and eat them for our lunch on the boat. No more pot noodle, no more Oreos. And Lupe went for the bagel with egg, ham and some salad. Looks very good. Here comes the rain. Could really do without that. Sanity. Oh yeah, bag. Big bag, too big. No issue, just showing up, coming on. We're going to get a seat. It's still a bit early, so probably 7:45 now, and we won't be leaving for another 45 minutes. So far there's nobody from our boat journey here yesterday on this boat, but they might show up, or maybe they're going to get another boat. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing right now. Let us go through the prices here in the shop and what we paid yesterday at this tiny little market here in the back of the boat. We got a small can of beer Lao for 15,000 kip, and then the same with these pot noodles, about 20,000 kip. So very, very reasonable. Didn't get any of these coffees or teas, but it's good to know that they provide them. So we have more of the kind of bus seats on the boat here today. I have to say these are much more comfortable. You even have a bit of a headrest here as well, which makes things a little bit more comfortable and a bit softer on the body. So yeah, I think we're going to be feeling a little bit better after today's trip. So there's definitely about 4 times as many tourists on the way to Luang Prabang from Pakbeng than there are going to Huay Xai the other way, so it's quite interesting to see that. It's 8:35 in the morning now and we have just left, and hopefully there'll be no drink driving today from the driver. We paid 200,000 kip per person to get this boat for the second leg of the journey. It was 190,000 for the trip to Pakbeng, which was actually further. So it's now about 3 p.m. on day 2. Half the people are asleep on the boat now. It's very quiet. Nobody's talking or laughing or anything like that. People are just either sleeping or taking in the views around us, because it's absolutely beautiful, as you'd expect, going to the Mekong River. And I'm guessing we should be there in another 2 or 3 hours. Something very cool is you have Laos this side and you have Thailand this side. 2 beautiful places to be stuck in the middle of. Sad to leave Laos and excited to get back to Thailand. So the first guy I see from Thailand has a Chang t-shirt on him. Classic, can't beat it. We're after hearing a big noise, and then a couple of lads just ran down the middle of the boat, and I think we're after hitting something and we're panickingly kind of driving over to the coast. This doesn't look good. Are we sinking? Or what's the story? They're tying us onto the shore with a rope there now, and they've shut the engine off. I'm sure they're well equipped to deal with something like this. It's quite unsettling. I think we're only about 10k from the destination. Going to be a fix-it job here, otherwise we're going to have to swim. People start running up and down the middle of the boat as well. It doesn't make you feel any more settled. It just kind of adds to the uncertainty, and are we going to sink or what's going to happen? But that's what's happening here.
Too low.
We're just turning the wheel here. I'm guessing it probably hit something under the water and the engine is now off, so they're probably just turning it side to side to see if it's doing what it should be. There's a few people down the back checking on that side of the boat. Hopefully this is going to be a quick fix, because our visa runs out tomorrow. Who knows what could happen if we're here, how long we'll be here for. It could be a day, could be an hour. Don't want to be illegally in Laos. The engine has started. I'm assuming that's a good thing. I sense a little bit less tension in the air. Kind of doing a little bit of movement here now. And the guy The guy who got off and anchor us into the ground is getting back on from the looks. Crisis averted for now, I think. Although it doesn't sound great up the front, does it? One of the guys actually got down into the water. He came back up the stairs here and he was pretty much wet from head to toe. Yeah, we're back moving. We're back moving, it seems. That obviously means that it wasn't damaged too badly. We are back in the water now and we're moving, so it's like we have gotten over that little bump in the water. Yeah, another 10k now to Huay Xai, our final destination. For a second I was asking there, like, are we going to sink? For 10 minutes, me and Lupe and everyone else on the boat were illegally in Thailand. I hope we're not on the wanted list now.
For 10 minutes.
10 minutes. At least we can smile now. Nearly here. Lupe, we're nearly here. We're here in Huay Xai right now. We're finally on land. We left at 8:30 this morning and it's now 6 p.m. exactly, so another long day on the boat. We literally walked around the corner and got the first guest house that we saw. It costs us 150,000 kip, which works out at mad money. I think it's like €7 in around that ballpark. It's really close to the water as well, so hopefully tomorrow we can get across the river and we can get into Thailand. Now, I'm not going to say the slow boat was perfect. It was far from perfect. It was a really enjoyable experience. You get to see the nature, the landscape, and just relax for 2 days. But as you saw from the clips there, it wasn't all plain sailing. Like, to be fair, it was a bit of a shock to see the driver drinking alcohol like an hour before we hit the first destination in Pakbeng. We also obviously hit something in the water as well. Not sure if it was a big rock that the river was too low and he just didn't see it. Whatever the reason was, it was quite intense and a bit of a fright. Now, the other alternatives would be an overnight bus. We've done a few of them and we did not enjoy the experience too much, to be honest, so that's part of the reason why we went with the slow boat. You can also get a speedboat as well, but to be honest, we saw a few of them speed passes and the driver was wearing a helmet that you'd wear on a motorbike and it was going rapid fast, so we did read also many people got injured as well, and it's not as safe as the slow boat or even the overnight bus. So look, I hope you enjoyed the video. We had a good experience. I hope you can take something out of it and maybe it will help you make up your mind whether to take the slow boat or not. So if you did like the video, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified once we upload any more videos in the future. And thanks very much for coming along on the journey. We will see you in the next one.